How do you define success? There are a few things that you need to keep in mind with your definition of success, and we'll talk about those today. We'll talk about 3 of these things that have to be incorporated into your definition of success. The first is your definition of success cannot be in comparison to anyone else. Your definition of what makes you a successful man has to be internal, has to be a part of who you are and what you're accomplishing. If you make it in comparison to someone else, you're never going to be successful, because no matter who you're comparing to, there's always someone who will be a little more successful than you, and you're never going to make the impact on this planet that you should. Number 2, your success has to be tied to more than just finances. You look at even the richest people in the world, their idea that they brought to fruition didn't have actually anything to do with money. It had everything to do with creating change. It had everything to do with their why. So if you're starting a business, if you're starting a company, figure out your why. With my company, with the website chathousefitness.com, these kick-ass videos, the why is we are making more self-reliant men. We, as in the community, on the fan page, on this YouTube channel, on the site, we are creating an army of stronger, more self-reliant men who are then going to go out and impact the world in a positive way. That means in some small part, maybe down the road, a kid is going to have a dad that will stick around when he wouldn't have otherwise if he didn't learn the values and the strong manly values that we used to hold true in society. So that's our why. It's a big why. Well, I want to create some massive change with this business, and my level of success doesn't have to only do with finances. That being said, use it as a barometer for your amount of success. So you can use it as a benchmark. If you're making this amount, that means you're probably doing pretty well. You're probably reaching a lot of people. You're probably creating a lot of change if you're making more money. But that shouldn't define you as a man or your definition of success. Third, you have to include your family or your friends or some other people in your definition of success. For me, I don't have a wife and kids and stuff like that, but I do have parents, and I do have a sister, and I do have some really good friends, and they are all a part of my definition of success. If I'm successful, they're successful, and they're happy if I'm happy, and so forth. So give your definition of success, even if money is a measurement of said success. Give your success more layers and more meanings, and more meaning by attaching it to family, friends, and attaching it to a greater why, and removing the comparison that you may have to other people's success. Don't ever get jealous or envious of someone else. Praise their success, praise them in their own mission, because you've got your own, and that's all that matters. You've got your own mission, and you're out to change the world, or you're out to change your community, or out to change your own life. But you've got a mission, no one else matters. So, use that. I'm including a link to the fan page right in the bottom of the description there. Go there, click like, join us on there. We got a lot of cool topics we're talking about. So make sure you join us on the fan page, and I'll see you there. Take care.